Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have this sort of like dramatic Valentine's Day look. The first one that I posted was more like sort of like cute, and this one's like bam. You know what I mean? Like the eyes are just a little bit more flashier. I do intend on posting like a smoky eye with a red lip, so be ready for that one. But this is what I have for today, and I hope you guys like it. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you are not already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. So starting off with this look, I've already done my eyebrows off camera. I'll link my eyebrow routine down below. I basically did that same thing. So I'm just going to be priming my eyelids with my Urban Decay primer potion, which is my favorite primer ever, and I'm just going to be blending that all over my eyelids. And then I'm going to be using the Bare Minerals eyeshadow in Cashmere to set that, as well as to give my eyelids like a nice even base so we have something to work with later on. So to start with this sort of like gorgeous toned look, I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to be using the color Cypress Umber, and I'm going to be taking this on a nice big fluffy brush from Morphe, and I'm just going to be popping this into my crease. I really love this color because it looks really great. And then I'm going to be taking Venetian Red, and I'm going to put this over top of that. I really wanted the brown underneath it to sort of make the Venetian Red look deeper. And then I'm going to be taking Red Orchard, I think it's Orchard, and I'm just taking this on a flat shader brush, and I'm going to be applying this all over my lid. This is probably my favorite color in the palette. I've actually done this look many times before. It's actually the look that I'm wearing on one of my Instagram pictures. It's such a pretty color to put all over the lid once you blend it out. And then I'm just going to be blending out my crease so we have no harsh lines, and so it's nice, seamless, and beautiful. And then I'm going to be taking the NYX Hot Primal, I forgot what this is called. Oh my god. It's the NYX eyeshadow, and it's in Hot Black. And I'm just going to be using that on the outer corner of my crease to sort of deepen it out and just make it look a little bit more smokier. I wanted it to look sort of like kind of dark and vampy, but also nice and pink and like feminine just a little bit. And then I'm just going to be doing my eyeliner with this. This is the Maybelline eyeliner. I totally forgot how much I love this, and I've been doing my eyeliner, I've been doing it basically like this recently, and I'm using this Morphe brush that I actually used to use on my eyebrows, but I realized it's great for eyeliner. So to start off with the face, I'm going to be using two primers, one on the center of my face and then the other in like the perimeter of my face. So the primer that I'm going to be using on the center is my Too Faced Primed and Poreless, which you'll see on the left. Oopsies, and I dropped it. And on the right, I'm going to be using my Bare Minerals Prime Time on the perimeter of my face. I love mixing these two primers. It's like my perfect combination for my skin. So in this video, I actually tried out a new foundation, which is the Black Radiance Color Perfect HD Mousse Foundation. I have the shade Espresso. It's really mousse. It has a really moussey like texture, and actually the color, it wasn't too bad. I'm pretty sure this is the darkest shade, well at least it was at my Walgreens, but I just picked this up, and actually I do love how it gives me like a nice satiny finish at the end. That's probably my favorite thing about this foundation. It makes my face look not too dewy but also not too matte, which is something that I definitely prefer. I do want to try it out a little more before I give you guys like its longevity and things like that. So stay tuned for that sort of review because it'll be coming soon. So I'm going to be using my favorite concealer of all time. This is the Urban Decay Naked Weightless Concealer. I believe this is the dark deep one, and I'm kind of just going to be using it to highlight and conceal. This concealer is absolutely fabulous. You guys have seen me use this in almost every single one of my videos. And then I'm just going to be taking a new face powder. Actually, this is the Kat Von D translucent powder. I decided to pick this one up instead of my usual Laura Mercier because I kind of wanted to try something different, and it was a little bit cheaper than Laura Mercier, so I guess that might have added on to this. So I'm gonna give you guys my review and see, and to let you guys know if this makes my makeup look better or if it's better than the Laura Mercier one, because I religiously use the Laura Mercier one every single day. So let's see if this one stands up to it. So next I'm going to be contouring a little bit, and I'm going to be using the Bobbi Brown eyeshadow in the shade Espresso. I actually recently got this from the website Glambot. They do buy and sell used makeup. I did recently buy makeup from them as well as sell them some makeup, so I do have an in-depth review coming soon. I will have a referral code linked down below. I do think you guys should just check them out, see what you might like, because I did get some amazing limited edition items from them. And then I'm going to be contouring my nose. I'm using my Coastal Scents Pearl eyeshadow brush that I got in my Ipsy bag, but I'm not using the Bobbi Brown eyeshadow. Actually, instead, I'm using my regular Makeup Geek contour pan. It feels like I got a little bit darker because the contour pan doesn't do the best on my cheeks at the moment, but you know, it's probably something else. Maybe my foundation. I'm going a little bit dark. And then after that, I'm going to be wiping away this bakage using the same brush that I used to contour. I know it's kind of weird. I love the brush for both of those things. So next, I'm going to be taking my MAC Trip Delight Fantastic Powder. I have the shade Highly Illogical. This is from their Star Trek collection. This is such a great all-over powder for my skin tone. It makes my foundation look nice and even, and it blends all of my contour and highlighted areas all together. So that's probably my favorite thing about that. And then I'm going to be taking this nice and gorgeous blush right here from my BH Cosmetics palette. I've been loving this palette. It's been like my favorite blush. These have been my favorite blush go-to shades. There we go. Okay, let me rephrase that. My favorite go-to blush shades. That sounds a little better. And then I'm just going to be sort of smoking out my lower lash line with that same Cypress Umber and Red Orchard. Clearly, I can't talk today. So next, I'm going to be highlighting my face with Becca's Pearl mixed in with Champagne Pop. This has recently been a go-to highlighting combination for me, and I actually absolutely love it. But Pearl is actually usually used on light to medium skin tones, but as soon as I put it on my face, I was like, you are gonna look gorgeous on me, and it actually does. So it's been my go-to highlighting color, and I mix in Champagne Pop sort of just towards the end of it. Lastly, I'm going to be taking my Gerard Cosmetics lip gloss in Cocoa Bear, and I'm going to be putting this all over my lips just as a nice peachy little color. It looks great on my skin tones. I totally suggest it to anyone. And I'm just going to be taking my hair down, setting my face with setting spray, and you are all done. I hope you guys liked the video. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you are not already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
We're slipping through the crowd, they can hear that sound, but you were on my frequency, sipping on your drink. You look at me